Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Hope you guys had a great holiday season and a good new year. I'm back with another video here to start off 2025 NJ Firearms, and I have a new optic here that I picked up over the holiday season here. It's the Holosun EPS Carry. All right, and I've already went ahead and installed it. A couple weeks ago I've had it out to the range, put a few hundred rounds through it so far, and I'm really liking it. So I figured I'd kind of go through what comes with it and how I decided to mount it on what firearm I mounted it on, and just kind of give you guys some thoughts and what I think about it, what I like, and the very few things, if any, that I don't like. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. Here we are taking a look at what comes with the EPS Carry. Before I go ahead and open up the box, I did just want to mention it does come in a few different versions, okay? It does have a 2 MOA version as well as a 6 MOA version. All right, it does come in red and green, and it also does have an MRS version for each of those. I went ahead and I saved myself a few dollars. I have the 2 MOA dot version in the non-MRS. All right, so I have the MRS, the multi-reticle system on my SCS for my Glock, and to be honest with you, I don't really find myself using the other reticle options. So like I said, figured I'd just save a few dollars and go with the basic version here. So that's what I did. So taking a look here at what comes in the package. All right, so it's going to come obviously in this box. When you go ahead and you open it, all right, you're going to have a few different things here. There we are. First thing you're going to be greeted with is this warranty card. All right, you're going to have your user manual here. All right, and underneath that, it's going to come with a little cleaning cloth like usual. All right, up here is where the optic would sit. I do have it mounted on my firearm already. So in here, I put the plate and with the screws that came with the plate, just so I don't use lose the screws for that. All right, a little silica gel. All right, and then over here, you're going to have your typical Holosun multi-tool. All right, you're going to have a little mounting plate that they give you. All right, this is a modified Holosun K footprint to an RMSC footprint. All right, just if you want to use that. And they're going to give you a few different options of screws down here. As you can see, one of them's missing because I did try to use a set of those screws on my firearm, but more on that here in just a moment. All right, so that's pretty much everything that it's going to come with. All right, you're just your basic stuff here. All right, so now taking a look at the actual optic itself. All right, and what I did end up mounting it on was a P365X. All right, so before we get into anything, you can see nothing is in the mag well, nothing is in the chamber. This gun is fully empty, so we'll go ahead and we'll close that. All right, so here is the P365X with the Holosun EPS Carry. All right, and just right off the bat, I want to say I love this optic so far. I've taken it to the range, like I said. I put a few hundred rounds through it so far. I've had no issues, and I've really really came to like this optic a lot, actually. So when I first mounted this this optic, I did use the included plate here, and that's why the one packet of screws is missing from the box, because I used them. But when I mounted the plate, or mounted it with the plate, the one thing I didn't like was that little tiny bit of added height made it so that my rear irons here actually sat lower than the I don't know if you can see that, but the optic plate back here, or the base, has like a mount, like a sight kind of built into the base, and the irons in the back there sat very lower, or sat just slightly lower than the sights on the base of the optic, and I did not like it. It just bothered me personally. Like, to the average person, it probably, they probably wouldn't care. But it just, for whatever reason, it really bothered me. I like a nice perfect co-witness. So after mounting that with using the plate, I did want to look for other options to take the plate off. Now, It's perfectly fine doing that. This optic is able to sit right into and be directly mounted to the P365X. However, and many other videos have covered this as well, HoloSun does not include the correct screws to direct mount it to the slide. So the only screws that they provide for the 365 are if you want to use the plate. All right, so I did have it, like I said, mounted to the plate until I got the correct screws offline. All right, there's a guy on Reddit that I've ordered plenty of screws from before, and he came through in the clutch and sent me out the proper screws here. So I went ahead and when they came in, took the optic off, removed the plate, and sat it right back on to the slide here. Just direct mount it with the correct screws, and it is great. All right, as you can see here, it does kind of sit a little bit wider than the slide, but not, you know, nothing too major. It's to me, in my opinion, I think that this optic was made for this firearm. I mean, it is beautiful. All right, so as you can see on the two sides here, you have your two buttons for brighter and lower. It does have a lockout mode on this optic, so if you wanted to, and what I suggest, you know, you can set it to the proper setting that you like, and then put it in lockout mode, so that way when you're holstering, reholstering, you know, racking the slide, whatever the case might be, if you happen to press one of those buttons, it won't mess with any of your settings. Okay, you have the battery tray over here on the right side of the optic, so you don't have to remove the whole optic to change your battery. That's a great feature. I believe, you know, for the most part, I think it's like an industry standard now, either having it up top or on the side. That's a great feature. All right, and the other thing that's really cool with this optic is it does have a 50,000 hour battery life. All right, so that's quite a long time. I would say, you know, for most people, you know, that might last you a whole year. You know, I like to change my my batteries every 6 months. So when I ordered this optic, I did go ahead and order you know, a few extra batteries just to have them. I'll toss one in my range bag, you know, just so, you know, I always have it with me if I need it. And I always do check it, obviously, before I leave the house. All right, and it does have the shake away feature. All right, so if you leave this firearm sitting down for, I think it's 10 minutes without touching it, the optic will shut off. And the second you tap the firearm or pick it up, that optic is right back on just like it was never off. All right, so great feature there. All right, this is an enclosed emitter. All right, so you do have a front glass. You do have a front glass right here and a back glass right here. So the optic or the emitter's inside, and you know, no conditions can affect that emitter right there. So no snow, dirt, dust, rain. Nothing like that is going to affect the emitter, which is obviously a great feature. It's you know, the closed emitters seem to be the hot thing in the market right now, and for good reason. All right, so overall, I really do like this optic. All right, I recommend it if you guys have a subcompact or a micro compact pistol, and you know, you're looking for an optic. I highly recommend it. And they also do have its big brother, the EPS, just the regular EPS. You know, so if you're in the market for a new optic and you're thinking about going enclosed, I think the EPS is the way to go all the way, guys. All right, so that's pretty much all I have for you guys. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch the video. If you've got any value from this video at all, please go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. It means a lot to me, and it definitely helps my channel grow. All right, guys, like always, stay safe, stay strapped, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.